What is going on, guys? EliteSmith here and welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, guys, we're going to be doing Warframe Introduction Part 3, which is the last introduction into Warframe. And before we move on, guys, I am sorry about my voice. I'm not very well at the moment. So, anyways, after this introduction is done, I will be doing a series on Warframe called Missions Exposed, where I will be taking you through each mission, explaining the best frame to take, why, and just basically running you through the easiest ways to get these missions done. So guys, we're going to be moving to the navigation and we're going to be going over to Earth to the Strata Relay, which is a social space. Now there's lots of things you can do in this social space, so I will see you over there, guys. Okay guys, so as you can see here, we are just docking into the Strata Relay, which is the social space. There's my ship, and as I've said in the previous episodes, the graphics on this game are fantastic for a free-to-play game. As we Warframe today, I'm running with Nessa, which is like a gunslinger, very good frame. So here's the social space, and as you can see, guys, these are the ships here from online players, and they are docking in and leaving as well. As you can see, this guy's docking in and guy's leaving. So to start off with, guys, we're going to make our way to the concourse room. We have God situated, which gives it a nice little touch graphically. And here we are in the concourse room. Now this is where a lot of people tend to just come and hang out and speak to other people. If you press L2, you've got all different types of tabs here. Just general chat in the region. You can recruit, trade. So first thing I want to go through, guys, is the ducat kiosk. Now in the previous part, you can remember me explaining about the weapons have primed versions of them, which you can pick up all the parts going through the tower keys. Well, say you've got, for example, we'll use the Volta Prime primary gun. If you've got parts to that gun and you already have the gun, you can make your way over to this kiosk. And so say I've got the Paris Prime bow, I'm not going to need the Paris Prime blueprint or the upper limb. So what we can do is we can sell those for ducats, which here you can see that I received 20 ducats for selling those two, so we will go ahead and sell them because I do not need them anyway. And these ducats, guys, you will have a trader that will surface. As you can see there, it says the trader surfaces in 10 days, 6 hours. And when the trader surfaces, guys, he usually appears here. Now, the trader will have on him primed mods, which in part 1 I did explain there was a specific way that you could get primed mods, and this is that way. He also has weapons, skins. There's so much stuff that this guy has, but they are really rare stuff, so it is quite a cool way to get rid of your prime parts. But you can also sell your prime parts to other online players, which they will buy for platinum or they'll trade for other items and so on and so forth. So next, guys, I want to show you the syndicate rooms. Now if you can remember, in part 2 I explained to you about the syndicates. There were 6 different types. Well, in the relay they all have their own rooms. Now this one is the new Loca, which again, it looks pretty cool in here. So if you have new Loca, that's your new Loca room. And then we have the parent sequence, which this is their room. Again, looks pretty cool. If you go with them, this is your room for it. And this room looks pretty cool. This is the room for the Red Veil. This does look pretty sweet in here, actually. It's very hot too. So, make our way over here to the Steel Meridian room, which is here. Now if you guys are with this specific syndicate, you can go and talk to the leaders of it, which I will show you in a minute. That's a Cephalon Suda, that's what I'm with, so we'll leave that room until last. And here we have the Arbiters of Exis, which they look like the type of people that you don't want to be messing with. Yep, so we'll make our way into the Cephalon Suda. As you guys know, that is the syndicate that I am with. Now, over here, guys, it says turn in data. Now, you get login rewards every time you log in. If you log in daily, they get better and better and better. Now, I have been getting these things called intriguing data, which I did not have a clue what they were for until I came into here. Now, you can give these in for standing, but as you can see, if I press R1 to give any in, my standing is at maximum for this syndicate, so I cannot gain any standing off of these until I reach my next level. But yeah, that's what these are for, guys. You can turn in data here on them, you can speak to them, it's pretty cool. So if we go and make our way back over to the center, guys, you can remember me telling you about the conclave, the PvP, where you gain standing from doing PvP matches. Well, this is the conclave room, and if we make our way up to the top, here's the conclave master. Now, you get standing from each conclave game that you do, which, as you can see, I've only got 3,558 standing out of 5,000. I haven't done much conclave myself, but in part 2, I did mention that when you were in conclave, there was only certain mods that you could take. Well, this guy sells them all. There is others that you can take in that you can gain from just doing cooperative. But if you can get enough standing off this guy, if you do enjoy conclave, there is a lot of mods. I mean, I really do need to delve into conclave because, as I says, I'm a collector of mods. I do like to collect the mods, and this guy has a buttload of them. He also has a lot of weapon skins, and he's even got Warframes that you can get. These are the Warframes that you can start with. You've got Excalibur, which I started with, you've got Mag, and you've got Vault. It gives you sigils that gain you more standing in the games that you do. Conclave loadout slots. So yeah, he has got a lot, guys. So if you do enjoy conclave, I'm sure that you'll be able to get these mods in no time. I am going to start jumping into conclave, and I will start posting up some videos on conclave. So next thing, guys, we shall make our way back down here, and I want to take you into mission control. Now, if you are one of those people that do enjoy spending your time in these social spaces and interacting with other online players, if you make a group in here, you can come into mission control and you can start your missions from here. As I said to you earlier about the keys, you can get a group together in here and say you can post up saying you want to do Tower 2 capture. You'll get 3 guys that will join you, no problem, and then you can just go straight into the mission from here, so you don't have to go back to your ship, which I think is a handy little feature. So that's mission control. Now we're going to make our way upstairs. You've got an elevator here that goes up, you've got one there that goes down. So if we ascend up to the 2nd floor, there is only 2 rooms up here at the moment, guys, but as you can see, I think they will be extending it soon. These are just blocked off at the moment. So we're going to make our way over to the Darvo market, which you will come across Darvo. He's a pretty cool character, and he has deals basically. As I explained in part 1, you can buy platinum to move yourself along quicker if you wish. Well, this guy has daily deals that give you all sorts of discounts. I mean, I've seen like 10%, 30%, 50%, and today he's got a Kubro egg, which in part 1 and in part 2 I did show you my Kubros. So this is a good way to get an egg, because farming for them can be a pain in the backside. So yeah, that's Darvo. He has deals daily here, so come and check these out. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is the sanctuary. Now in here, basically what this guy does is he gives you targets to hunt daily, which you've got to synthesize and then bring back to him. Now if I don't think I can click on him, but if I press down, yeah, as you can see on the left there guys, on the round wheel, I've got one on the left of the wheel which is 64, and that is a synthesis scanner. So basically these synthesis targets will have 4 or 5 points on them that you have to scan to capture them for synthesis. And on the right there you can see kinetic siphon trap. Now you put those traps down so they don't move. It holds them for about 5 to 6 seconds, which gives you time to scan the targets. Once you scan the targets, here on the research, as you can see, I've got the imprint Lancer. I've scanned all the targets for these, but I haven't done the anti-mower yet or any of the others. But once you scan these guys, again, you get standing, and you can come over to here. Now this is where you buy your scanners and your traps from. So, and they aren't using your standing, they're using your credits, which is a cool thing, but you can get a lot of stuff off of them. These mods on here, you've got the sigils that do different things for you, and then you have skins, weapon blueprints so you can build the similar, and excellent adapter blueprints, which is pretty cool. And you can go up in ranks with this guys as well. I haven't gone up in ranks with him yet, so I can't really go into detail with that. And if we press start guys, you can see my name there up the top left, and it's got a number 11 next to it. Now in the previous parts I did mention that your weapons, your warframes are up to level 30, while you have a level yourselves, which is your mastery rank, and I am mastery 11 at the moment. I'm ready for me mastery 12 test. So every time you max out that blue bar guys, as you can see it's flashing gold, you are ready for your mastery rank test. Now you can press start on your ship and just go on rank up, or you can come here and here's all your tests. I think the max mastery rank you can get at the moment is 2021. It depends if you've done some of the events that they have on. But yeah, you can just go into one of these, do the mastery test for it, and then you can rank up. Now, before we close this video, guys, I'm just going to show you the profile. It's pretty cool. It gives you a lot of in-depth details. Now, as you can see, I am a Silver Seeker, which is mastery rank 11. I'm with the Gaming Unleashed clan, and I am marked for death by the Stalker. Now, he comes for you, drop some pretty decent gear if you can kill him. If you're with a group that are strong enough to kill him, then brilliant. If you're not, he's going to annihilate you. If we move along guys, we've got equipment here. At the top it tells you your most used frame, your most used weapon, your best companion, so on and so forth. Then as you scroll down it tells you all your weapons. You've got your highlight one, it tells you how much you've used it, how many kills you've got with it, how many XP, so on and so forth, which I think is a really good touch to the game. Then we move over here to stats, missions completed, missions failed, missions quit. It just gives you so much information on here. It really is in-depth summary of your game. We can go over to the syndicates and shows you basically all your standing with all the syndicates at the top, your conclave, your cephalon, which is your sanctuary where you have to get the synths, and then your trophies, the in-game trophies. It will tell you, obviously if you've got them, it'll tell you. It also tells you your progress on gaining those trophies, which is really good to look at instead of pressing your PS button in and getting on your trophies. So guys, that is it for today. I will be bringing out, like I say, my missions exposed pretty soon. So I hope you did enjoy this video guys. If you did, please do hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. Until next time guys, I'm out.